The Nevis Island administration is taking steps to cut expenditure as the COVID-19 impacted economy awaits the reopening of national borders. Speaking at a recent press conference in September, Premier Mark Brantley said the tourism-dependent economy has been shut down since March, resulting in layoffs and trauma to workers. As much as it can, he said, the Nevis Island administration has been providing assistance, but revenue to the administration is drastically declining and action is being taken.
We have already revisited some contractual arrangements to streamline the scope of regular payments from the Treasury. We have also, with immediate effect, directed that all overtime has to cease. People may well look at me and say, what are you talking about? I didn't know government had overtime. But yes, there are occasions when workers, particularly those in public works or the water department, the maintenance team at our schools, etc., would be required to work overtime. And overtime pay is something that we feel can be looked at in terms of a cutback. So we have directed that all overtime must now cease until, of course, we have an improvement in our financial condition. Third-party arrangements with trucks, heavy equipment, and other such rentals will also be looked at and be subject to review. We, of course, encourage our truck and heavy equipment operators and owners to try and be competitive. Time now for all of us to tie our bills. It is time for all of us to recognize the reality that we are dealing with in the island, that with our industry, our main industry, tourism, still closed down, that some difficult days have befallen us, and we expect that there will be more difficulty before we're able to come out on the other side. And so a word of warning, if you will, an expression from me as to the situation. This is the reality that we're dealing with, and I'm not known to hide from that reality. I'm always seeking to come to you and to bring factual information.
According to Premier Brantley, it's important that the island resumes domestic and international economic activity while managing the risks associated with coronavirus COVID-19. Glenn Barth, SKN Newsline.
Residents and garbage disposal authorities are condemning the dumping of what appears to be years of garbage dumped on a lot of land along the intersection of Kings Street and Lozak Road in Bastyr. The garbage was unveiled as an old building that was located on the property was demolished and was being cleaned by local contractor Kevin Ninky Williams on the weekend and into the early part of this week. According to Mr. Williams, it appeared that the garbage was being dumped there for several years inside the building and became apparent as the building was being demolished and removed. A resident of Lozak Road said she has been complaining for some time now to the health authorities to have the matter addressed.
My name is Paulette Osborne. I live at 31 Lozak Road. This property has been a bother. It has been a bother for a while. I've complained to the Ministry of Health, and I think they checked. I don't know what has happened. But I want to thank Ninky so much for coming out and cleaning it up, because it is a huge, huge mess.
And it's been like this for a long time?
About a couple of years. I would say in the last 3 years, some repairs had been done on a house. It was a wooden house, and they transitioned to concrete, and all the materials from that house was put on the land. I asked if it would be picked up, and I was told yes, and then I was told no, she's not picking it up. I don't know.
Mr. Williams said such indiscriminate dumping is unhealthy.
Well, as you can see, you have a building that is in front that was renovated, and after it was proposed as a business site, that's where I came in, and then I realized the kind of junk which is in its surrounding, inquire about the property owners, and then get consent to clean it up. And thus here I am now, cleaning up, and this is discovery. I thought it was a simple task, but when I got here, and thus far, about 15 truckloads of garbage have already been taken to the landfill. So it's quite a task. And I just want to stress, and this is in a residential area, community area, and you could see that houses all around. And that it's not a nice sight. You could see the cockroach and the rodents and everything moving around. And people live nearby and just dumping their garbage. It's so not nice. You know, and I just wish that people could take this as a warning and watch what's going on. And when they see these kind of things, they report it and make sure the authorities get involved and resolve these problems before they persist and reach to this level.
Meanwhile, litter wardens from the St. Kitts Solid Waste Management Corporation were on the scene and also condemned the illicit dumping.
So we're just appealing to the public on a whole to stop the illegal dumping. It will cause you a fine of $500 or exceeding $2,000 when entering into the court if found guilty. So we're just appealing to everybody out there, the surrounding areas. And mostly when people have dumping, if I like illegal dumplings, it's something be like people from outside the area come and dump. But this is look like an inside job. So we're just appealing to the general public on a whole to stop legal dumping in anywhere around in Ireland.
Meanwhile, litter wardens from the St. Kitts Solid Waste Management Corporation were on the scene and also condemned the illicit dumping.
It's not just iced tea and it's not cold tea. But who said we couldn't be in the middle? We are Mother Becky Quenchers, a herbal iced tea. It's a different and innovative take on using traditional herbs for tea. It's a home-brewed blend of natural organic herbs and spices, ready to drink at any time. We've turned ingredients you've used many times into something crisp, thirst-quenching, and did we mention tastes awesome? Drinking tea just got better. Mother Becky Tea.
It's the new and improved SK Newsline Android mobile app. With the SK Newsline app, you can watch your news reports, the SK Newsline Newscast, sports, special features, and so much more. You can also send us a WhatsApp or call us directly. Go in the Google Play Store, search SK Newsline, and download the app today. The SK Newsline mobile app. News on the go.
Auto Plus Car Wash, located on the College Street Gut, Bastille, St. Kitts. Bring your car to Auto Plus Car Wash to remove water stains, wiper marks. Get your doors, roof panel cleaned, seat floor mats, buffing, headlights, and engine wash. You get quality service at the best price at Auto Plus Car Wash. They really care for your car. Call 765-5140 or visit them on the College Street Gut, Bastille, St. Kitts. Auto Plus Car Wash, where the service is number one.
Football is back. At SK Newsline and the Voice of the Caribbean Radio are bringing live coverage with Premier League Live. Watch and listen to live coverage of Premier League matches on Saturdays at 7 p.m., Sundays at 8 p.m., and midweek games on Mondays or Fridays at 8 p.m. Games will be broadcast on SK Newsline and the SKNFA Facebook pages and Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. It's Premier League Live. Commentary, analysis, action. Never miss a game.
The multi-million-dollar Westline bus terminal was officially declared open in the presence of ministers of government and representatives of Westline bus associations. New Minister with responsibility for transport, Lindsay Grant, said the final operational layout and procedures were the result of collective decision-making based on facts following a 2-week study based on a proposal presented by Nicholson Rambo Webster, president of the Westline Bus Association.
Indeed, what we are witnessing here this morning is the end result of a process that has taken much cooperation, coordination, and unity of purpose to achieve a desired outcome. In the final stages of the construction of this facility, just over a month ago, for example, Mr. Nicholson Rambo Webster, president of the Westline Bus Association, approached me and the Ministry of Tourism, Transport and Ports with a graphic design and his ideas for the eventual layout of this terminal. And to ensure an inclusive and harmonized approach, Discussions ensued between the ministry and the bus associations using the facility of the traffic department, the Ministry of Sustainable Development and SCASPA. And following which, the decision was taken to implement a 2-week trial from Wednesday the 26th of August to Wednesday the 9th of September 2020. It was agreed that this would test the theory of Rambo's design and provide the concrete real-world data needed for decision making. I am happy to announce that this approach proved to be sound and very useful. Much of what was proposed has been implemented with a few modifications here and there.
Westline Bus Association President Nicholson Rambo Webster said bus operators were pleased and appreciative of the $2.27 million EC dollar terminal that was constructed by contractor E&J Construction.
I am firmly of the view that almost all of our members who operate in this terminal agree with the new system that we put in place. A tremendous reduce in congestion in and around the bus terminal, improved safety for passengers and pedestrians, a much more organized system, less wear and tear on buses, much more improved efficiency. As simply as it may sound, this system brought a greater cooperation among passenger bus owners and operators. To Minister Grant, P.S. Morton, the government of St. Kitts and Nevis, SCASPA, the Police and Traffic Department, and Public Works, I say a very big thank you. We are grateful for you for making our lives as bus operator much easier and comfortable. We pledge to support you fully in your endeavors to ensure where we work, the Westline Bus Terminal, our office, to keep it clean, safe, and attractive.
The upgrade to the bus terminal followed a major upgrade to the nearby ferry terminal. Glenn Bart, SKN Newsline.
The St. Kitts Flower Arrangers Association celebrated 40 years of existence on Independence Day, September 19th. The association was founded in 1980 by the late Irma Didier and was designed by its members to promote and develop interest in the art of flower arranging. It also has as its objective to keep up with the current trends and new ideas of flower arranging. The theme for this year's celebration was Bloom Where You Are Planted. At a special meeting held recently at the site of a botanical garden project in Gillard's Meadows, members of the Flower Arrangers Association spoke of the history and value of the organization in maintaining the beauty of the island.
My name is Vernice Hendrickson, and I'm a member of the St. Kitts Flower Arrangers Association, and I've been there for many, many years. As a matter of fact, I've been the longest serving president. And so each president is allowed 2 years, and the constitution had to be changed in order for me to extend. They didn't want me to leave. Some of them called me president for life. Up to now, they're still saying president. But I'm happy that I had the opportunity to serve the association, and I attend regularly. And it's a great organization, and I would like to encourage anybody to come in and join with us.
My name is Eulalie Berridge. Flow cordially to everyone. That greeting was taught by the founder of the St. Kitts Flower Arrangers Association. So we always greet our members saying flow cordially at meetings. Well, Mrs. Irma Didier has been the founder of this association, and she was a wonderful lady, a special gem. And although she is not here with us at present, we will never ever forget her, because she has taught us so many beautiful shapes and fashions in the floral art. And of course, well, I have been a founder member, and we are now celebrating 40 years, and I feel I am very happy to be present at this time. And the association was founded in 1980, So we are even older than the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis.
I'm Peretta Wilkin. I always find it interesting when I have to tell people that Mrs. Didier's classes were just $2. I don't know if anybody remembers that. $2. And from then I got hooked. And we had some difficulties, but we overcame them. It was the year 2 when we celebrated our 25th anniversary, and it was the year 2 when we also produced our first magazine, the 21st anniversary magazine. And from there on, my interest in flowers grew and grew and grew.
I am Joville Rogers, and it is just a profound pleasure for me to greet all on this, our 40th monthly meeting. I joined the St. Kitts Flower Arrangers Association 40 years ago, and truly it has been a joy and a great pleasure. The experience has been warm and exciting. I've experienced a number of presidents who contributed exciting things to the organization. We did workshops. We had several exhibitions throughout the years, and generally speaking, we have done well. For the association to be in existence for 40 years is truly and indeed remarkable. I take this opportunity to invite young persons to join our organization. I'd like to pay special tribute to the older members who contributed to the organization through the years. Eulalie Berridge, Mrs. Martin, especially Mrs. Stevens, and some members who are now at home.
I am one of the granddaughters of the Flower Rangers because I was in Mrs. Didier's Flower Club. And I can remember very clearly when she said, you know, ladies, you have to be advanced from a club to an association. And she let out all that we can benefit from it. Because Mrs. Didier was an educator, you know, and the wife of the late Reverend Didier.
The daughter and granddaughter of the association's founder, Mrs. Didier, were also present at the function. Currently, the association is undertaking a major botanical garden project at a green space of 1,200 square feet in Gillard's Meadows. An official Thanksgiving service will be held on Sunday, September 27th at the Wesley Methodist Church on Seton Street, Bastyr. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline. Competitive football returned to St. Kitts on Tuesday with the resumption of Round 2 of the St. Kitts and Nevis Football Association Division 1 League for the 2019-2020 season. The SKNFA football competitions, like all sporting events, were suspended on St. Kitts and Nevis due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and football was only given the green light to resume last week. It was a doubleheader on Tuesday as Electrofab Sandy Point took on Molyneux FC at the Warner Park Football Stadium and brushed them aside 6-0, while TGE Diet Bay Eagles demolished Newton Ground 10-2. SK Newsline, in collaboration with the SKNFA, provided live streaming and commentary of the matches. Here are highlights of Sandy Point versus Molyneux FC. Commentators are Al Edwards and Essington Watts.
Trouble. Could be trouble here for Sandy Point. Sandy Point slides it into the back of the net. Could be trouble for Molyneux, in fact. 1-0. The first goal, as that ball was passed forward, player came in, Penny, not knowing whether to go forward or back, ran back and lost the position where he was, and eventually the man from Sandy Point was able to slide it in the back of the net.
Yeah, Sandy Point scoring their second goal, and they're now 2 goals up against Molyneux. Very easy goal for Sandy Point again coming from the right side of the field. So Sandy Point in dominating form here tonight.
Long, comes hard, comes wide. Penny right into the hands of Penny, he drops it at the third goal. Penny drops the ball right onto the boot of a striker into the back of the net. Easy peasy, easy goal. We wouldn't get them any easier than that, Watts. The man is onside this time, he goes forward, he can get past Welcome, he does so now into the back of the net. Number 4, Sandy Point. large and in charge.
Yes, the players, the defense still around.
Eventually, Sunny Point breaks on the right flank. Again, could this be number 5? The cross comes in. Sunny Point loses it. Super goes to the ground and misses the ball, catches the player. The referee has an easy call. Penalty. This angle chips up to the ball, shoots. He goes to the left. The same call that Welcome called, but beats him to the left.
And we have highlights of Deep Bay versus Newton Ground.
Sherry's trying to get a shot. Sherry's looking for help. Sherry crosses it. Newton Ground eventually is knocked over by Sherry. He gets it back and gets it into the back of the goal. A bit of confusion. But at the end of the day, the number 7 player, or is it Phipps? But one of them knocked it over the outstretched arms of the keeper. A bit of a goal mouth scramble there.
Yes, but it took some very good skill to get the ball over here of the goalkeeper, because the ball was at some height, and he was almost an overhead kick by him to get the ball up and over the goalkeeper.
Flank. Could you see number 2? Here comes the player. Shifts the man on the inside, comes to his left foot, slides across the box. The shot come in from Warner. It is. Again, he continues and follows and slides it past the goalkeeper. Number 2. Looking for outside, but no, it was the same man who followed the ball. Number 2, it looks like the man Jason Phipps again.
Oh, that was a very good play. He reacted very quickly indeed.
The man forward, but the man couldn't go forward. But here we have Connor on the far side. Connor looking to get the ball in the box. Connor looking, and it's backheeled into the net. Great goal. Gives it to number 7, Sherry. Sherry slides across the goal mouth. An empty goal. A goal. Number 4. The goalkeeper missed. Ricardo missed. And that ball came across the goal mouth invitingly. And the number 14 player for Depbe is the man who latched in the number 4 goal. I want to try to get around. I want to get around. This could be number 5. It's an easy chance to slide it across the goalkeeper. And does so now. Number 5. Warner.
Number 5. So we have had 11 goals so far tonight. In the first game we had 6 goals. And tonight, this is the second game. In the second half, Deep Bay Eagles leading Newton Ground 5-0.
Newton Ground looking to spring the man forward. He's getting through. He's on his left foot. He beats the keeper. He has an empty goal. He slides it in. We just talking about keeping a clean sheet, but Newton Ground was able to mess up the sheet for Deep Bay. They scored 1 goal. It's now 5-1.
5-1. So 12 goals for the night. But all that play started with a nifty play in midfield by a youngster, leaving 3 defenders in his wake with a nice nifty play. The shot comes in, it's going to be a goal. It is a goal. Newton Ground 6-1.
Another goal. Here's a man breakaway. 1-on-1 with the keeper. 1-on-1 with the keeper, slides on the near post, makes it a goal. Another goal to Deep Bay. It's a mockery now. They're just going in as they please. Goes long on the inside. Heads go up and knocked in accidentally off the foot of a defender, but the tackle will claim it. Here comes Deep Bay. Warner picking it up in the center circle. Warner sliding the man through. That's Kane's gone through. The last goal that we were talking about. Slides in. It's in. It's in. Number 8. Goes in the pass. 2-3 men. Then springing forward. Is this another one? He's there. He slides it in the back of the net. The keeper didn't even move.
With Division 1 now restarted, the SKNFA Premier League follows suit on the weekend at the Warner Park. The first match begins at 5:30 p.m. where Elko Limited Security Forces FC do battle with SL Horsford St. Paul's FC, followed by a West Bastia Derby, Trafalgar South Stars versus Rams Village Superstars. That game begins at 7:30 p.m. and will be broadcast live on the SKN Newsline and SKNFA Facebook pages.
decal printing, canvas prints, license plates, posters. We at Multigraphics are dedicated to providing quality products and service to our customers. Our team takes pride in the craftsmanship and is passionate about its work. Every job, large or small, is important. Most of our customers come to us through referrals. That's because our number one priority is service. We serve a wide variety of customers, such as restaurants, retail stores, manufacturers, trucking companies, and many more. Our capabilities include design, production, and installation. How can we help? We are located at Bird Rock at the Woods Right compound. Call us at 869-763-1511 or 784-491-7599. Multigraphics.
KVK Enterprises at Boyd's Housing Development, Trinity Parish, St. Kitts. For all your t-shirt printing, banners and signs, promotional products, shipping, motivational speeches, computer classes, agro-processing, art and craft, and desktop publishing. Come to KVK Enterprises at Boyd's Housing Development, Trinity, St. Kitts. Telephone 661-0118 or 765-7270. Email drkhrystus@kvklives.com or visit www.kvklives.com. KVK Enterprises.
Football is back. And SK Newsline and the Voice of the Caribbean Radio are bringing live coverage with Premier League Live. Watch and listen to live coverage of Premier League matches on Saturdays at 7 p.m., Sundays at 8 p.m., and midweek games on Mondays or Fridays at 8 p.m. Games will be broadcast on SK Newsline and the SKNFA Facebook pages and Voice of the Caribbean Radio at voiceofthecaribbean.net. It's Premier League Live. Commentary, analysis, action. Never miss a game.